Okay everybody, here we are in achieVRfit. This is the latest iteration. We're getting a little bit closer to where we want to be. We've changed the skybox. We've made the rocks a little closer in the menu area. So this is the menu area or the lobby. And we're going to change this still. We haven't quite figured out what we want to put back here, so we put this little picket fence in. But we're still working on it. We're probably gonna close this off with some rocks here, so that you're kind of trapped in a little canyon sort of idea. We've got the machine menu up, so now we've got multiple menus, right? Where each one, and we still have to change the sensitivity for each machine. We'll be testing that out to get it. Today I'm going to be running in place. So let's go to the main menu again. And we've got high scores in there, so it keeps track of high scores. As you can see, main menu. So you go play, and it loads the game up for you. So things we're working on right now is scale. It's a little hard to tell in the video, but I'm really close to the ground here. I'm only like, it looks like I'm 2 feet tall, which is not tall enough. And we have some issues that we need to deal with, like for instance, placement of that plant is a little off. So we're going to be working on that, and we're going to change some of the skyboxes. But I really do like this view that we have. Okay, so let's start running. And bananas are in, but I think we're changing the bananas to diamonds. But I'm happy to get feedback on that. The bananas are a multiplier to your score, so a combination of how fast you run. And go, today I'm running in place, but you don't have to. You can use your exercise bike, you can use your elliptical, you can use your treadmill. All three of those pieces of equipment work well. Granted, I can't see where I am, so you kind of have to be aware that when you're running in place, you don't quite run in place, and over time, I will move back and forth. It's hard to get all the bananas. These ones are easy to get. And these ones are easy to get. But some bananas are hard to get. So I like this because even if you're somewhere where you can't exercise, if you have your headset with you and your phone with you, you can still put in a little bit of cardio, which is really great. Banana, banana, banana. Yeah, see how I drift backwards? You can feel that. So I'm pretty used to my room, so I know what I'm running into and what I'm not running into. Hopefully I didn't drift out of the camera on you. Banana, banana, banana. Banana, banana, banana. Oh, I missed those ones. Banana, banana, banana. So when running in place today, I wanted to get this video out for you. So let's a little talk about the week, because today is the weekly update. We are week 5, and I will get my scale shot up on the website, so you can see that. So please go take a look at that. But it's down to 222.7. So that's 2.2 pounds from last week. What I've been doing is working out in achieVRfit, and if you look at some of the other videos on the website, you'll note that I've been getting the odd review up there of other games that I like. I still really like Knockout League. I still like Hot Squat, which if you've got the vibe, you got to try it. It's ridiculous. So Hot Squat, I like, what else do I like? I like this one, obviously, I use it the most. I'm a little partial because we made it. Eating wise, I didn't do too bad this week. The key is logging. I've mentioned this in past posts, but logging your food is so vital. Like, I would have never thought that it was that important to log my food, but it is. If I'm not logging my food, I am not losing weight. I certainly am getting in better shape, because when I take the dog for a walk, I can run with her now. She gets tired in the running before I get tired in the running, and I'm able to do this without killing myself breathing wise. Granted, I'm not working that hard; I'm just running in place, but still, that's the important thing, right? I'd love your ideas of what else we can add. We probably won't get it out in this version, but the more feedback we get from you, the better. And if you've got tips for things that you do to help you lose weight or keep the weight off, and little mental tricks, because we all have, there's all times that we want comfort food, or we have this desire to have something that we shouldn't necessarily be having. How do you fight that? Because I struggle with that as much as everybody else struggles with that. I'm a big fan of ice cream, and ice cream is probably the worst possible food you can pick. It's high in fat. It has lots of sugar. It's I mean, the only thing maybe worse is a donut, which is basically fat, sugar, and dough, which is not a good combination, but they taste so good. Am I right? Let's keep going. Keep going. Yeah, so I don't think I'll probably not give you the full half hour here that I work out. But I've got it on the Fitbit, so it'll be interesting. So what I'll probably do is take what my peak heart rate was for this session that I'm going with, and put it down for you in the post, on the website post. So visit us on the website. Put it down on the website post, and then also give you the number of steps the Fitbit recorded, because the game doesn't track your steps. It tracks the distance you get covered, which is a reflection of the number of steps. But the number of steps you take determines your speed. So the faster you step, if I step faster, you can see I go faster. See, I go a lot faster, right? So it's not tracking the steps, now it's tracking my speed. It's hard to get the banana, so... So you can be like super fast if you want. I feel like I'm Superman. The speed on running in spot is too fast, I find. It doesn't make you dizzy, it's just holy crow fast. And then see, as I slow down, the game slows down. So it's doing a good job of tracking, it's doing a really good job of tracking speed for us. And it's a lot of fun. It doesn't, I don't know how much fun it looks in the video, because you're not here with me, you're not in this space that we have built. But you really do feel like you're running along a mountain trail. You really do. It spreads out in front of you. I think we'll talk about extending out the range, because the trail looks too short. It was longer before we did a new reiteration, and now the trail is much shorter. So we'll extend that out so that there's a little bit more distance going on there. Banana, banana, banana. What else is going on in the interwebs? Did you see that? I think it was Lenovo and Star Wars are coming out with an augmented reality headset. They teamed up, which is kind of weird, Disney and Lenovo. And that's a big one, and VRX is going on right now, the big virtual reality conference, which I'm not going to because I'm in little Belleville, Ontario, which is very far away from California. What did I try yesterday? I tried, if you haven't seen it yet, I tried virtual sports on the HTC Vive, which was the ping pong and tennis, and it's pretty good. If you haven't tried that, it is a fun game. It is, it's fun, but you'll never work out a sweat in it. Like at least I'm sweating in this game. But it's kind of zen because the feel of it is very accurate. Like as you're playing tennis, I'm drifting back again, I can feel it. But as you're playing tennis or ping pong, the feel is really good. And so it makes this kind of nice little fun, kind of low-key sort of game to play, which is great. You know, you can just kind of hang out and do your thing. Move over a little bit there. You can do things like if you're going to be running in place a lot of times, give yourself like a little haptic trick. So put like a carpet down, like a small rug, so that when you get to the edge, you can feel the edge. I don't know if you can see the ground right now, but I'm on the edge of my my chair mat. So I moved myself back to here because nowhere else can I feel where I am. But on the chair mat, I know that if my toes are touching it, I'm staying in place. Boom, boom. You gotta remember, move your arms. Move your arms. Other things we want to introduce this, I think I can probably introduce a squat version of this. So that would be neat. I'm trying to figure out what other activities we can include in achieVRfit, other than just the exercise equipment. It would be nice to be able to add some things that do a little bit of strength training, right? Instead of just cardio. If anybody has an idea on that, let us know, and we will look at implementing that in the next version. Banana, 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 banana. That was a tough one to get it at. It's right behind that plant. Banana, 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 banana. Banana, banana, banana. Banana, banana, banana. We're thinking we're changing the bananas to diamonds just because we're in a pine forest, so it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for monkeys. However, we're going to try it and see what they look like, see how they feel. Might make more sense. Although I like the little banana reticle, or the little monkey reticle. And we're thinking about introducing a monkey who comes and steals bananas from you if you're not fast enough. He gets ahead of you and steals some bananas on you so that you don't get the points. Mean old monkey. Mean old monkey stealing your bananas. Banana. Up in Canada, we're having a nice wet summer, where we are. I know on the west coast they're having the forest fires, if nobody has seen those, which is unfortunate. We have friends out there, so we hate to see that going on, and done what we can to try and help. Banana, banana. I feel like all this exercise I'm doing isn't worth it because I'm eating bananas as fast as I'm wearing it off. It gets a lot of bananas. Nom, nom, nom. I don't even peel them, I just eat them. So the game's not out yet, obviously. We're still in development. You're seeing a development version as we're getting it ready. Like I'm going to call it an alpha still. But it will be released soon. We're getting really close. Getting really close. We're just working out some of those little bugs that I was talking about earlier. And just refining the user interface a little bit and the images and the environment, just getting them tweaked. Lots of fun. Full half hour here. 15 minutes in. We're gonna run for about 5 minutes and then we'll come back. So I lost my audio here, and but that's okay. We're still going. So I've cut out the last part. I didn't want you to have to sit through the entire run that was going on here, but I'm just finishing up my run, and you can see I've got a ton more steps and finishing off for the day. So if you're still watching this video, kudos to you for sticking through watching me basically exercise. I'm glad you stuck around. Please take the time to like or share the post or let other people know about achieVRfit. We're just a small little company trying to make something that everybody will be excited about and will maybe change the way that we use exercise equipment, making things a little less boring, hence the site exerciseisboring, and a little more fun for people to use. And as the industry grows and as we grow, then we'll be able to add more features to this and integrate it a little bit more with more products. But right now, we're so glad that you stuck around, and I'm just going to let this run finish up, and we'll be good to go. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.